I thought traveling for work would be exciting until I was stressed, starving, and running around like a madman. After going on 10 plus business trips at this point, these are my top 5 things to know when you are traveling for work. Americans take over 400 million long-distance business travel trips per year. So this video is for anyone who wants or needs tangible advice for a business trip, or if you're in a role where you know that you're gonna have to travel for work semi-frequently or regularly. Okay, starting off at number 1 is know your company's travel policy. Know it inside and out, and everything that is included in the travel policy. Know how you're supposed to book your hotel. Know if someone has to book it for you. Are you flying? What airline? What class of seat are you allowed to book on? You should know how much you're allowed to spend on food per day, if there's a maximum, if that maximum amount changes depending on what city or location you're in. You should know if you are expected to pay for this all upfront out of pocket and you get reimbursed later on. If you are expected to pay for everything up front, but you don't think that you actually can afford that with your salary, which A would be a red flag right there, but then B, you need to talk to someone and make sure that they can cover your expenses. Find out how much you are allowed to expense. Are you expensing every meal? Are you expensing a nice dinner for you and a coworker? Are you expensing all your drinks, all your entertainment while you're out there? Find out. This is all essential information that should be included in a travel policy or document. And if it's not, ask all of these questions to a manager, HR, and get it all in writing. Get it all in an email so that you are covered. They should be clearly telling you what their expectations are, what you should be doing, how you should submit your expenses. All of that stuff that I just mentioned should all be clearly outlined in writing in a travel policy. Because I know you may be sitting there thinking, oh, well, my job's not gonna fuck me over. They will. Whether it's malicious or ignorant, at some point, they will try to fuck you over. Just to reiterate, number 1, again, know your company's travel policy inside and out and have it all in writing. Know everything. If there is a gray area, if there's something that you are unclear on, ask that question in an email and do not do anything until you get that answer. Number 2, really important, set boundaries. Whether this is with people, with the company as a whole, it's really important to set boundaries. If you are traveling with a coworker and you're not fond of that coworker, then tell them hey, I don't want to hang out while we're here. I just want to show up, do the work we have to do together, and then I'm going to take some time for myself. Make sure that that is clear, especially if that person is your boss. Don't be an asshole to them, but just make it clear that you will not be able to hang out. There are people who travel who literally want to spend every waking moment with you and will not leave your side and will be super annoying. Don't let them do that to you. On the flip side of that, set boundaries with your company as well. If they want you to travel for a month and that would be super disruptive to your life, or it's to a location that you don't think is interesting or you would have fun, or you just don't want to do that, tell them. Say, hey, I can't do that. I can give you a week, maybe 2 at the most, right? Be very clear in your boundaries. They need you to travel. It is going to either save them money or make them money. So you have leverage, you have power, you can negotiate. You do not just have to go and travel and do these things for your job. Obviously, if you accepted a travel job, that's a little bit different, right? If you're a traveling salesman and you don't want to travel, you might have picked the wrong job, right? But if you're just a normal office employee and there's a company event that you have to go help with, right? Just be clear on your boundaries for how long you'll go, what you will do, what you will not do. Sometimes when you're traveling, the line gets blurred on like what your role is and what you can take on. The new people that you're meeting may not know fully what you do in your job and in your role. So make sure to clearly set boundaries. Set boundaries with your coworkers that you're traveling with. Set boundaries with your company for how long you'll go, and set boundaries with what you're willing to do, right? Don't take on work outside of your scope. All right, number 3, an actual piece of travel advice, and that is to time block around your jet lag. If you're flying internationally, if you're flying from one side of the country to another, you will probably experience jet lag. You will probably need to travel from the airport to the hotel, unpack. Time block your calendar as much as you can in advance. Set blockers so that people aren't bothering you, so that people aren't disturbing you, and that you have time to adjust to your new location, that you have time to get your shit together, get a meal. Definitely like time block as much of that as you can ahead of time. Time block all your lunches if you can. Send out calendar invites for people that you want to like meet before you even get there. Do all of that. Time block around your jet lag, your meals. Time block around everything. It'll make the travel so much easier. It'll make the scheduling of those like impromptu things in between so much easier. It'll just save you a lot of like stress. It'll save you a lot of time. Really, it'll give you time to adjust. Time block. It changed my life when I did that on my recent trip. Okay, number 4 in the same vein as time blocking is schedule time for yourself. If you're traveling to somewhere that is cool, somewhere that you would actually like to spend some time walking around, seeing the sights, that's cool that you're going there for work. But make sure you have time on your calendar to do that, and that you're not just going to be like expected to be like in back to back like work things, and then like going to a late dinner, etc. This compounds with setting boundaries and the time blocking that I just talked about, but scheduling time for yourself is key. Schedule time. If you're there for a weekend, set time during your Saturday for sightseeing. Set time to go to a nice park for a little bit, a restaurant in a cool part of town, right? That can be a place that you book a dinner one night that you're gonna expense later on. Scheduling time for yourself will make the trip much more enjoyable, and it will make you see if you like the location more, and you might want to go back, and you might get a chance to travel back there for work if you stay in this job. So it's always good to get to know the area that you're at. If you can, and you really want, like, if you know you're going somewhere that you're gonna like, try and take time off at the end of your trip. Like I said earlier, your company wants you to go there because they are saving money or they're making money from you going there. So you can negotiate taking some time off. Maybe you don't need a full week, but maybe it's like 3 to 4 days after the trip to just stay, hang around on your own dime, and just, enjoy the sights of wherever you're at. And last but not least, number 5, reflect at the end. Traveling is such a good way to break up the monotony of your daily routine. It's a great way to break up the monotony of your work. It's a great way to experience something new and to just shift your brain a little bit, right? Especially if you're internationally traveling. Take time at the end of your trip to reflect on it. What did you like? What didn't you like? How are the people? How was the food? Did you think of anything new and interesting while you were there? Did you get any type of like mental clarity while you were there? This doesn't have to be a big sit down journaling exercise. This can be as simple as calling a friend and telling them how it was, or just sitting for 15 minutes without your phone at the airport and just thinking about the trip as a whole. It's always great to write it down. It's always great to document how you were feeling, but you don't have to. Just reflect on it, see how it made you feel, and who knows, maybe you had a great time. Maybe you will want to move to this place that you traveled to for work. You never know. And so just allow yourself to reflect on it, because it can be really beneficial to you, and it can help you kind of ease back into your life when you do eventually go home. All right, guys, that's the video. Short and sweet for today. Just something that's been on my mind recently. I just got back from a work trip and I just wanted to share some thoughts and put this out there. Let me know if you've ever been on a crazy work trip in the comments down below. Let me know if you think there's anything that I forgot that you wish I covered. And, you know, as always, if you could hit the like, subscribe, help out the channel, let me know that what I'm doing is working. I would appreciate that. But regardless, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.